Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. Hey, how's it going? How are y'all doing today? We are back. We're with another episode of Escape the Pacific. And we are building our base. We need some more stuff from another island. But before we do that, we're going to do a few quality of life improvements on the island. Remember guys, this is an alpha. Save often. Make sure you're doing stuff. Now, overnight, I built a drying rack. And I got the two smokers up and going. I have one piece of crab meat on here. I found out that you can't actually smoke the birds, or at least not yet. Maybe you have to cook them first and then smoke them. But also did the dew collectors, which I hadn't done these yet. And it was something I actually should have done before. We're going to build another one just so that you guys can see. But I also learned a very valuable lesson about the dew catchers. You can put the cooking pots underneath of them, not just the buckets. You can also do that. So the dew catchers, these are pretty simple devices. It takes the 4 small sticks and 1 palm frond. We have a palm frond already over here from before. Let's grab 4 sticks. We're going to go ahead and throw those in there. Now these work best overnight. I don't know if they work during the day at all. I don't think so. It does specifically say in the description for gathering overnight. So this should solve our problem of water. Now the drying rack, that's something we need to protect from the rain, and right now we don't really have a place to put it other than inside the house to protect it from the rain. So we're going to have to look into that. Now, here's an interesting thing about the dew catchers. When they don't have a bucket, you can pick them up and move them. When you put the bucket in them, they are stuck. Now, you would think that maybe you could take one of these on a boat. No. You can't tie them down, and they tend to grip to the ground, not the item that they're on. So not recommended to try and put them on a boat. Bad things happen. So that is that. Now I do want a better spot for that. I think this is going to be our water section over here. So I think what we'll do is we're going to put the water collectors a little bit closer to the smokers. And we're going to move them all nice and close. Like so. Why is that rotating like that? That's really weird. There we go. Put that there. Move over here. Should be good enough. Let's take our bucket. Oh dear. I have trodden in Monsieur's bucket. Yeah, they are not gathering anything up during the day, but that was to be expected. So these are one of the things. Now I'm also kind of curious as to how quickly they dehydrate. And we will test to see whether or not we can put them in a building overnight as well. So I think what we'll do is we are going to take one and put it over there. And then 2 of them will go where they're supposed to go on the side of the building. Just toss that over there. I do like that you can use the mouse wheel to do distance. I keep forgetting about that feature, and I need to remember it more often. So if you want to like zoom something back in there, just mouse wheel that bad boy up against the wall. All right, and then there's room for the third. This one, we're going to put this one out of the way in this back corner. Whoop. Assuming I can get it over everything. And that will be good for that one. Now, to make sure that we have everything nice and consistent, we're going to go ahead and use wooden buckets on the one inside and the one outside. And we'll put the cooking pot on the other outside one. So we finally found a use for the cooking pot. Can't actually cook with it, but you can use it as a water collector. Now we're going to put this barrel right over here. We did start with a little bit of organizing, not too much. We're going to have to go to another island today. Still haven't figured out why this one is not lashing to the ship. I'm not sure if it's just this trunk holder or if it's because I already have two of them on there. Not exactly sure. It may be that we have two already on there. Maybe it's telling us that, hey, if you tried to put 3 on here, you would probably sink your raft. Not exactly sure. But we are going to try and remember where I put the rope. Nope, not there. Not there either. Also, let's take these bad boys off of here. Because that will give us another empty crate. And empty crates are wonderful things. Alright, we don't need that. We don't need all of that. So this is kind of a weird thing. I haven't figured out how to split stacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 individual pieces up there. Small sticks, fire sticks. That's fine. That's plenty of fire making material should we need it. There's our rope. We do have a little bit of this meat's going bad pretty quickly. Are we hungry? We're a little hungry. We could stand to eat. We could definitely stand to salt a little bit too. So we're going to need to do a cooking adventure. We don't need this with us. I'm already carrying a whole bunch of stuff. Now we got rope on us. All right, we can attach this one. So there is something wrong with that one. Now I wonder, now that we have attached this guy, will it let us put another one? Maybe it was just the positioning. No, it is this trunk holder. There is something wrong with that trunk holder. Okay. Now let's see what's up with this thing. Okay, so that that's actually inside there. All right, so I've got a couple glitched items. Um, that won't let me smack them either. Strange. I was throwing a whole bunch of seashells up on Seagull Rock to give them an offering. Now, the seagulls come back at night. And we're going to have to do a little bit of night hunting for the seagulls. So that's definitely going to be interesting. I do want to make the bow and arrow at some point in time too. So yeah, we got some interesting things coming down the pike. All right, so we do have cooked meat. Did I eat one of those by accident? I think I did. So that is all food in that one. There are feathers. Put some sticks, put that in there, put that in there. Put the feathers in there. I have more feathers someplace else too. I'm debating whether or not I want to make more rope before we go to a different island, but I think we're going to end up heading towards an island with lots of palm trees. We may actually go to that island over there. Now, like I said, these campfires keep going for quite a while, but you'll notice this meat is only at 18%. It takes quite a while to smoke meats. So what I would suggest is stack them up, put lots of stuff on there. I actually wanted to see if we could put cooked meat on the smoker as well. And I want to see about the cooked birds. I know you can put fish on them as well. Now that won't let me put that on there. That won't let me put that on there. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we do have 2 pieces of rope. We can make more if we have to. Not so sure about that, but what I do want to do is I want to go get my fish trap, but I don't remember where I left it. So we are going to utilize the sky view and remember that it's right over there. Drop that, drop that, drop that. And it's literally right here. All right, so we can get fish, get fish, get fish. Should be 10 fish in here. Now I wanted to make sure I wasn't dropping them on the ground because I remember you don't have your bags. Didn't have my bags. But I also wasn't swimming. So I could actually walk right to that and just grab fish. So we're going to put some more fish traps in as well. Now what we want to do is we want to test a couple different things. So this one has put. We can put 3 on that row right there. Oh, look at that. They hang down. Put. So that's 6 so far. 7. 1 in the back, 3 there, and then 4 on that. That's actually 8. We have 2 left. All right, and then drying rack. Put. Where did they put them? Okay, so they're just hanging right there. Drying dead salmon, 0% smoker. Now, one of the other things that I want to check, can we actually pick this up with food on it? Yes, we can. These should be pretty much fine the way that they are. And I think what we're going to do is when we go to another island, I kind of want to go back to the beginner island so that we can grab a ton of loggerheads. Plus there were a ton of coconuts and a ton of palms. So I think we're good to go on that. I'm just looking for crabs. Apparently there's not a lot of crabs out during the day. That's a little disappointing. Kind of want to check out that island. All right, soaked wood. Let's make sure that these guys are all fully stocked up. We're probably going to be gone for a little while. That is a big campfire. Nope, they don't need any wood. Put this back in the water. Doesn't have to be far in the water. Just to where they bob. There they go. All right, so thirst is at 48. Let's use the water that we have here first. Tiredness 17, hunger 7. We are pretty good on that. So let's take a look at where we are. I'm pretty sure that E was actually our first island. So we need to go back to E. Where is E? That's C. E's that way. All right, so that's going to be a little bit of a trek. You are lashed down. You're lashed down. We got plenty of stuff for firewood. Yeah, plenty of stuff for fires. We don't need all this grass. Let's take that out of here. We have a little bit of food. Not much. We have plenty of water. So let's go ahead and drop off this grass. There's more of those. What are those? And I'm going to bring the sickle with us just for gits and shiggles. Bananas are growing. Bananas are growing. Papaya are growing. Don't see anything on the young papaya tree. Those are actually ready to go, but we'll let them ripen a little bit more. So let's go ahead and head out towards Island E. What is that? Oh, we have it on the map. C. E is that way. Let's pick up our raft. We're going to go ahead and rotate it right as it stands. Now, one of the other things that I was thinking when we come back, we're going to make some more masts for this. Look at that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Look, I can barely see the island can barely see the island from here. But I was trying to figure out different ways to bring back palm fronds and such, and I think the only way to really do it is to build sails. And if you build a sail and put it up on a mast, it also makes you go faster. Um, you bring it back and destroy them. Now, you're probably going to lose one, but as long as we have, like, 4 masts that we can put additional sails on, so be it. So be it. That actually looks like a pretty decent island right there. You know what? Ooh. Yeah, let's go to sea first. Go to island C first. Do apologize about the sailing time. Nothing I can do about it. All right, so that is island A over there. That is C over there. That is home base. We have a couple. We're kind of like in the middle of a bunch of islands for home base. So that's pretty spiffy too. There is something right there. What is that? That does not look like part of the island. That does not look like part of the island. But I want to make the ship bigger. I want to put more banana sails on it to go faster. Oh, we should have swapped out that one for banana sails. Totally forgot about that. But I see some palms. That island barely has anything left on it. I don't remember if this is... I don't remember going to this one. But it's marked like we've been there. It is marked like we've been there. So we shall see. Always an adventure. Oh, my bed is almost off the backside. We gotta fix that. Also want to expand out the ship going backwards. And then one of the other things I want to try, I actually want to try putting multiple rudders on. I'm kind of curious if we put multiple rudders on, do we steer better? That would be kind of cool. Is that a thing? I'm not a sailor, so I don't really know. Not a sailor. I don't really know. All right, I just realized I had not saved before we left. So we're going to save real quick there, jump back into the UI, continue on. I can't tell if that thing is, I don't think that thing is on the island. So this is like a little 2-part island where there's a little island off to the left, and that thing right there is definitely not attached. That is well beyond where we're going. So that's something else. I don't remember. I don't really remember going to any of these islands. Unless this is the starter island. That is possible. There was a second little attached island on our starter island. And maybe we took everything off the front? Don't know. Looks like we've got another island over that way. Is that island? Did I clear cut anything? I didn't clear cut anything yet. But our island, wow, you can barely see anything on that. So you can tell from a distance that there's not much there. But you can also see the house. See the house. So that's Island E. That is Island A. This is Island C. This is the one we built a little shelter on. Okay, so yeah, we were here. We did build the shelter here. All right, so we are returning to this island. And I guess the other thing that we could do to transport palm fronds would be to build structures on the boat. Like roof sections would carry the most. But yeah, this is our beginner island. Okay, so this is starter island. Let's go ahead and jump on out of there. Pick up our raft. We still have some supplies right here on the beach. What is that? Okay, so that's F. That's E. That's home base. That's D. I don't know what that is. But yeah, look at all the coconuts. We have water collectors here. Basic palm wall. 98%. We've been gone for a while. And these have not really taken any damage. Okay. Do a little upgrade. All right, now what we do want to do is we want to go here and you want to hold left shift for editing mode. Left click the map. We are on Island C. We're going to change the name of this one to Starter Island. And that way we'll remember that there were, in fact, a whole bunch of coconuts on this island. Still have some palm fronds. We still have hemp. There's actually a ton of stuff still left on this island. We're going to need some palms, though. All right, so here's the other question. Is there anything, let me think, is there anything else that I need to build on this island? We have the rain collectors. We honestly don't have... Shouldn't have actually done that. And by shouldn't have done that, I mean I shouldn't have whacked the crab. Should have just left him in his shell for now until we were ready to, just about ready to go. Because then we could just put all the meat in there. I still want to leave a whole bunch of these palms right around the water so that they continue to drop their coconuts into the water. So that is a good resource, but we will take everyone that's pretty much up and around from there. And get rid of the bushes, get rid of all these guys. Now, ironically, we could forego a lot of this work just and pick up the palm trunks. All right, let us, while we're resting, crab, okay. Give me a journal entry on crabs. As if I needed to know anything about crabs. All right, let's go ahead and take this here, put that in there. Ooh, before we do anything else, let's detach the bed. And let's reattach the bed right there. That'll do. And then we can put a third container right there if we have to. We can whack this one. Timber. That definitely changes the way that the ship was sitting. Little palm of fronds. Whoa. That like sucked me right in there. Let's move that. Where did that just go? It's trying to avoid the palm frond, banana frond, and it just like, phew, went away. Can't add palm trunk. Why not? Now, I wonder if it's because they're soaked. I wonder if it's because they're soaked. Might be weight based, and the dry ones are better. So let's put them all out in the sun. See if we can get them dried up. Maybe that will help. Don't know. Hadn't thought about that until just now. Well, if you guys know the answer, let me know in the comments. Always take advice. Where I take it, I don't know. You know, I could take it anywhere. Palm fronds. Soaked. Yeah, let's let these guys sit out in the sun. Hopefully that will dry them out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't we have a whole bunch of loggerheads on this island? I think we did. I think we had a whole bunch of loggerheads. Might not have been a whole bunch, but I'm pretty sure we did have turtles on our very first island. So we might have to go take a look for some turtles. because we definitely want a lot of turtles for the meat. Make good meat. Palm fronds. Coconuts. God, look at all these coconuts. That is it's actually a lovely thing. It is a lovely thing. Ficus. What is that? Is that a rock? It's a rock. Alright, we got a little bit of dead grass. We'll take it. Kindling. Get rid of the bushes. Tall palm. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. Get rid of the oleander. Still fun to say. Grab some dead grass. Got a couple rocks still up in here. There's some coral growing in that. That's kind of strange. Another coconut. Plenty of crabs. Sea crabs. What is that? That looks like a rock formation. Like a big old rock formation. We're going to have to check that out. That looks kind of cool. First island, there was no... How did I not see that the first time we were on here? E... F... A... There's islands over here, too. G. Anything on the horizon? No. H. Alright, so the map is... Yeah, so it looks like we're right in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff. The big question is going to be, how do we want to go about finding everything? I don't see any turtles. I really did think we had turtles on our first island. Might have to go back and watch the video. Episode 1. Were there turtles? Okie dokie. Yeah, we're going to have to like rename this island Coconut Island. But that is going to be about the amount of time we have for this episode, guys. I do appreciate all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thanks for sticking with me. If you like what you see, make sure you like the video. Might want to subscribe to the channel. Click that notification if you want to get notified when I upload new content or go live. And yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around and we'll continue on with the adventures of BigPoppaTMo in the Age of Pirates Island Survival Series. Escape the Pacific. Till next time, don't forget to save, first off, and go harvest your own damn resources.